Hi, this is Javid of BluJav Review. So this is just a quick vlog for you. So a couple of weeks ago, I've upgraded my PC graphics card to a Geforce GTX Titan X from my previous Geforce GTX 660 Ti. So this is primarily to run and record games for the channel at higher frame rates and to essentially prepare for 4K video, since this card has a HDMI 2.0 port which supports 4K at 60Hz. So this card actually has a ridiculous frame buffer of 12GB, which admittedly is a little bit overkill for most modern games, and normally only the professional and video quadro cards have that much of VRAM. And in actual fact, the cheapest 980 Ti came out just after I bought this card, which actually has a smaller but still large 6GB of frame buffer. So actually right now, purely from a gaming perspective, this card is actually overkill for my current 1080p monitor. But I also use this rig for video content creation and maybe sometimes for 3D applications, so 12GB of VRAM isn't totally unnecessary for me. Anyway, I'm going to use this extra graphics horsepower to run and record games at 60fps or higher, and also bearing in mind that recording games with GeForce Shadow Play will take a small hit on performance. So let's show you some gameplay that I've recorded with this card. I've put the fraps counter on the right hand corner so that you can see the frame rates. Of course, the first game that I popped in was Crysis 3, and man, I have never had the chance to see this game run at max settings at 1080p 60 frames per second until now, and it was definitely awesome to see. But let's also bear in mind that this was a 2-year-old game, so after that I ran a more recent title, GTA 5. And as you can see in the benchmarks here, you can max out all the settings, including the advanced graphics options, and still get a playable frame rate at 1080. But I did notice that in the benchmark, the advanced graphics settings can drop the frame rate to around 40, so I would turn those off to keep the frame rate at 60, or if I'm playing in 4K. So next, I tested the recent title Witcher 3, and this is definitely a very demanding game. So on my older 660 Ti, I could only put the settings at high to keep a stable 30fps. But now with this Titan X, I can turn it all the way to Ultra and have everything running at a smooth 1080p 60. But I did turn NVIDIA Hairworks off because it dropped my frame rate to below 50 at times, even with this card. So alright, hopefully this upgrade will allow me to bring you higher quality gameplay footage, be it for BluJav plays or for the comparison video with consoles, whether at 1080p 60fps or probably even 4K in the future once I'm able to upgrade my monitor. Alright, so before I go, I'd just like to briefly talk about a couple of other things. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently working full-time as a video editor. And starting in July, I'll be taking a part-time diploma course in film and TV production for the next year while concurrently working full-time. So this will mean that I'll probably have less time to produce video content for this channel. So you might see a drop in frequency of video uploads from here in the next 12 months. However, in case some of you don't know, I also do written content on my website like reviews and other articles alongside my video content. You can go to BluJavReviews.com to check that out, and you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter at BluJavReviews. Okay, so that's me done for the day, folks. I'll see you next time.